We're here with our player of the game, Tyler Johnson. Tyler, a great job tonight. A total of 21 points tonight. What was working for you?
Just attacking. Our coach told us the whole time just to attack. So our game plan is to attack them and really just dominate in the paint. That's the whole thing.
And you went 4 for 4 from the charity line. What was working for you on the free throw line?
Man, I've been missing a lot the whole season. So we practiced a lot of free throws, and I realized just taking my time and just realizing, like, patience. Patience is key.
And went 1 for 2 from beyond the arc. What was working on the shot that you made?
We've been getting a lot of shots up. Coach been having us getting a lot of shots up recently. So we've been getting the flow. I've been feeling my shot again. Everything's feeling amazing.
And then finally, what does it mean for you to be player of the game today?
I wouldn't be known without my teammates, you know? So it just me. I was on the phone with my mom earlier. She told me to just keep attacking. And so I took her words into invite, you know? And my teammates, my coach, and my mom, you know, that's the reason. That's all it is.
All right, that's our player of the game, and Tyler Johnson.
Appreciate y'all.
Here we are with Coach Cody Henson. Coach, let's first of all look at their big player that y'all helped to stop tonight, and that was in Williams, normally scoring 30.9 points and keeping him under his average. What was working for y'all against him tonight?
Yeah, I think, he's a heck of a player. He can score at all three levels. Our main focus, honestly, if you want me to be truly honest, I didn't know he was even going to play tonight because he didn't play last game. I think he's obviously a good player, can score at all three levels. We just wanted to make sure that we made all of his shots difficult, that he wasn't just getting rhythm shots and easy open looks. And I thought we did a tremendous job just overall defending. Obviously, they shot 28% from the three-point line, and that's one of the keys that I talked about was taking that way and making difficult shots and not just let them catch and rhythm shoot.
And it looked like towards the end of the game, Dalton Alexander was doing a great job shooting the three-pointer, getting more comfortable. What was the key, do you think, for him to do that towards the end of the game?
Well, I told him if he keeps shooting like that, I'm going to ask the NAI if he can get a couple more years so he can come back and be a Mustang for us a few more times. But, Dalton's obviously his expertise is when his feet are set and he's square to the basket, he can knock down shots. And, that's why we got him in the game, and he plays super, super hard. And, I think guys do a good job of trying to find him and trying to get him shots. And he doesn't take bad shots, and the guys trust him to knock down shots. And so I tell him, don't turn down shots when you got a wide open look. Take it. And I thought he did a tremendous job in those last two possessions that we came out of the timeouts, that he shot that sucker with ultimate confidence, and that's why it went down.
And Magwood scoring as many points as he does, is he normally that dominant during the game?
Maybe you should have interviewed him because I've been screaming at him spiritually, physically, emotionally all year long. That's why I recruited him. Because he can get downhill and he creates so many mismatches with his height, with his availability and his athleticism to get downhill and finish at the rim. I've been begging for that all year, and that's what I told him there, in the locker room after the game is that's what we've been waiting for, is for you to just be a force at the rim and force guys to have to guard you. Because his first rip and drive and that bump that he does off the first rip knocks a lot of people off their line. And then he's 6'9", and he can just reach over him and finish at the rim, and he does a good job of offensive rebounding as well.
And then finally, they're holding the team below their average in missions. What worked tonight on defense to hold them below their average?
Well, I like to hold them to a little bit less, but at the end of the day, we won. I think our guys are really starting to hone in on the defensive end, and they're really trying to take pride. I'm trying to give them kind of my mantra, how I was as a player, that, let the offense come. It's going to be there. Let it flow. Offense should be like an orchestra. It should just flow smoothly. Defense should be chaotic, and disruptive, and be robotic with how we want to be fundamentally sound. And so I think our guys are really starting to understand, take ownership on the defensive end when you score, somebody scores on you or you give something up or you give up a rebound. They're locked in to really trying to stop people.
All right, Coach, thanks for joining us. This is again Coach Cody Henson, the head coach for CBC.